taking the medicine? Or should I keep taking the medicine? Because I don't want my youth to leave me. But the reason why she fainted, remember when she was cooking for her husband and she fainted and woke up at the hospital? That happened because, first of all, the smoke was fucking up her nose and lungs, right? From the burning food. And she fainted because the blood pressure and her sugar was probably low. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a whole lot of shit going on. And she's like, damn, this whole time I thought I was gonna die, and I'm not gonna die. I was never gonna die in the first place. So she had a very big sense of relief after that. On God, gooning for 5-6. Now, shit, a little 1-2, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even mad at it. But like, bro, 5 to like 10, like, dog, you have a fucking problem. Like, do you not have a job? Like, where are we going? Like, a difference between like by yourself versus like when you're fucking somebody. Like, I can understand some people do like going rounds sober. Terrifying. I would think bro's a fucking psychopath for sure. I'm still down though, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's such a totally different thing going on. Bro, hey Stretch. Welcome back. Bruh, chill. Hey Sleep Dealer. We trying to do the summary of where we're at with Miss Vernetta, okay? So this whole time we thought something was wrong with her and we was feeling bad for her. But nothing's wrong with her. She's just a lady on medication that is horny from the medication. And this is how she treats people, and this is how she lives her life. This is somebody's grandma, by the way. This is somebody's auntie, by the way. Honestly, this reminds me of one of my older aunts, like my great aunt, like my grandma's sister type shit. Yeah, like she be on shit like this, but then she be calling me a hoe. Like, I wore shorts to the family reunion, but the shorts were like regular shorts, covered my butt. I can't help that I had a big butt. And I had a hoodie that also kind of covered my big butt. It was like a large hoodie too. So like, yeah, you saw like some of my thighs. It wasn't like booty shorts though. I had socks and Jordans on. I literally wore a family reunion outfit. It's fucking hot as fuck in Texas. And like, yeah, my auntie, I was finna say her name. My auntie, I literally walk out the door and she go, oh, actually, let me rewind that because I feel like I need to say this because I feel like other people would also have experiences like this too in their family. So this is my first time getting to see my sister in a couple years because my sister was in and out of the shelter, yes, with her child. Like, at the time, I don't even think I could take care of myself. I was like dancing every night. That's when I was a stripper. So my sister was in and out of the shelter because she was trying to get like the WIC program, but you had to stay at the shelter for a certain amount of time and blah, 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 blah. Like, welfare shit is hard to deal with, but my sister dealt with it. So I finally got to see her and my nephew, the nephew that I be answering the phone now, right? Because he's older now. I saw her and we were just having a good time, and that's like the only person that I just love to see out my family because it's always like fun, good vibes. And like, she might get on my ass sometimes, but like, she never no hater, you feel me? And so being that's my sister, that's like one of the most, like, one of the people I put on a pedestal that I like actually cherish out of my life. And I'm walking across trying to serve food for everybody. I'm just trying to be helpful because like at this point my whole family know I'm a stripper. They not proud of me. They super ashamed of me. They didn't even want me in there. And then like it was just a lot going on, right? A whole lot of like passive aggressiveness, and like these people didn't even get or take the chance to get to know me. They're just like, damn, yo, fucking hoe, and you went to jail. We know you went to jail, bitch. We saw it on the news. I'm like, bro, why does any of this matter? Like, y'all just doing all this because y'all couldn't get to my daddy. And because y'all can't get to my daddy, y'all trying to get to me. And I'ma fight you. So my cousin thought it was funny that she was gonna bring up about how I went to jail and me being a stripper in front of all of my elders, in front of our whole entire, like, niggas. In front of niggas, okay? I'm talking about, like, all of my cousins that I grew up with, family, everything, just hating, right? And like I be standing my ground in front of my family because they think just because I'm the only one that's mixed with something else. Because like I don't really have cousins and shit that's like mixed. Like most of my family is monoracial black, right? But they be hating on me because like I've learned to live with the life that I have been given as a black and Japanese person. And I'm also the only person in my dad's side of the family that's from 2 different countries. So like in their head, they think that I'm better than them, even though I don't act like I'm better than them. I'm really fucking awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a cool situation, especially when I was an adult, cause like I was spitballing. Okay, I was spitting fire, hot fucking fire. And one of my older cousins decided he was gonna take his phone out and record me across the room and zoom into my fucking ass. I'm serving my baby cousins. And his baby was there too, and his wife was there. Why are you recording my ass at the family reunion when my dad is there? My dad is gonna fucking kill you. You know what I'm saying? And like these are my cousins that my dad grew up with. This is not my first cousin. This is my like second cousins, because you know how your parents have cousins and then they're your cousins too. So it's your second cousins. So my fucking second cousin was recording me off of his phone, and my baby cousin, she took a picture of him recording me and sent it to her mom and sent it to his wife. And then shit blew up at the fucking family reunion, and I'm like, yo, why is everybody fucking yelling? And yo, next thing I know, his wife is cussing him out in front of everybody while we're trying to eat and shit. And I just have like my hoodie on, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And me and my dad look at each other, and my dad was like, I don't know, but don't leave yet. And I'm like, why? What happened? Like me and my dad, like we be here when shit go down at family shit. Me and him be like, what we gonna do? Because obviously we're gonna have to be the ones to kind of like quiet the fucking room. Cause like back then my dad was basically like the person who brought the family together, right? He would be the ones like cooking at the barbecues and like getting everybody together, blah 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 blah. But once my dad stopped doing that, the family kind of like turned against him. And then when my dad took me out the hood, they turned against him. Like, oh, you want this little girl to be white, don't you? You want to be around them white people, huh? You don't want her around niggas. So all of that was going on in the room. It was like so much going on. It was so much commotion. And like, I'm pretty sure that everybody told him to leave. Second of all, I didn't even know that my cousin was like that. You feel me? And what I'm like 21. I think we had our family reunion around that time. So I'm like 21, and I'm like, yo, what would have happened if I was left with bro when I was younger? Because I was around him, but we'll be at my Aunt Becky house. And my Aunt Becky house, it's like, it's big in there. So all the cousins would be there. We'll be chilling, kicking it, whatever, telling war stories. Like, it was just like that. But very weird, very peculiar. Then when I was leaving, I was taking extra food home because I was just going to share it with my homies, and I was finna go take a shift at the club later that night. So I wasn't sweating what was going on because I definitely been through way crazier shit at the club. Just hate that it's my family. I kept it cool, kept it like chill. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make too much of a commotion about bro being weird to me. Everybody else in the room was fucked up, but I was the one that happened too. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I had to mentally just like be strong for that, because like that is fucking weird as fuck. And haven't talked to that side of my family in so long, like so fucking gross. And his brother is older than him, which is also my cousin. Me, him, and my dad are like eye to eye, and I think he fucked him up. I think my cousin fucked his brother up for like recording me on there, because my dad and his older brother were like, they were like this, right? So I'm just like, yo, this whole situation is fucking weird. So when I walk out the door and I'm leaving, I'm telling everybody goodbye, right? Come on, Juan Gotti. No ads for you, baby. So literally because of that, my auntie, my grandma's sister, calls me a hoe because I'm wearing regular shorts, not even hoochie mama booty shorts. And my stepmom looks at me and I look at her. My stepmom goes, don't do it. And I'm like, don't do it? And she like, don't do it. And I'm like, you know what? This is probably the best thing that you've said in your entire fucking life, honestly. Because the way that I was finna go off on my auntie for calling me a hoe because my fucking cousin decided to take his phone out and record me without my permission and on my fucking ass and shit, like I'm not his blood cousin. That's fucking weird. And fuck my auntie. Like, what the fuck? I haven't talked to her ass since that day either. I said I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. But also too, on the flip side of that, yo, this specific auntie of mine calling me a hoe, bro, when I used to spend the night at her house in Mo City, she would have like different white men in the crib. Not to just tell my family business. This is not my immediate family. This is just one of my many aunties that I have, because my grandmother has a crazy ass lineup of brothers and sisters from the fucking 40s and 50s that were born, okay? So them motherfuckers got something going on. I don't know what. Like my Uncle Doug, he fucking fire as fuck. He's in the IT tech lane. He be worried about himself, yada, yada, yada. My cousins from him are, they were atrocious to me when I was younger, but they have like 50 million kids now. So they're rocking on their own shit. But my auntie, the one that called me a hoe, literally used to be walking around butt ass naked. Literally used to be having like, he remind me of like white men in the house, while me and my other cousin is there, my girl cousin. So like, that whole situation is crazy. And y'all just giggling. Oh God, auntie like fucking tripping. I'm like, if I'm a fucking hoe, what about them different men that you brought in the one weekend that we went to go see Lion King at the play? And my stepmom looked at me and she was like, and I'm just like, well, amazing family reunion. Glad I got to see you guys. All right, peace out. And I hopped in my 328i blue BMW 2017 and I drove the fuck off with cake in my backseat. I said, bro, fuck this shit. And then my family was calling me after that too. I'm like, bro, I'm not answering the phone. Like, I'm not dealing with this. You said I feel it. We can all relate, I bet. On God. That's why I be saying these things, because it's like, to be put on a pedestal when I be going through such insane things is so, like, unfair. On God. Family drama be crazy, bro. Like, it's even more family drama, and I don't know how I always end up in the middle of it. Like, I even said this after the album cover dropped. Like, I know I'm not the prettiest flower in the garden, the sharpest tool in the toolbox, like all of that shit, that whole lineup. I know that. But why does this shit be happening to me? I wasn't out here bragging about my looks and my booty and my face and this, that, and the third. Like, hell, I think I've gotten to a point where I don't care. But yeah, family can be your biggest hater, bro. Is that auntie was selling it? I don't even think she was selling it. I think she was just handing out hotcakes for free, bro. Handing out hot ass for free. I'm the hoe. I'm the hoe. And at the time, I only had, when she called me a hoe, at the time I only had one, like that was my first boyfriend in that moment in life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh, she see me have like a boyfriend that he was treating